Alright, so this week's chapter of One Piece has got to be the manliest chapter I've ever seen. Alright, well, small stuff out of the way. Now all the people that were stuck in the pit are getting out thanks to the samurai's magic of drawing. He draws some ladders, badly drawn ladders, and they're just climbing out slowly. So there's gonna be a lot more people on the battlefield. It's gonna become more chaotic, or there's to be more spectators to the battle. Who knows? But and then the Tontattas, they're fighting back against all the workers of the Smile Factory, and they got earplugs, to stop them from lying. It's like, oh no, we were telling the truth, we're our friends. Like, no, don't believe them. Get some earplugs. But either way, they're just attacking. They open the Smile Factory from the inside, allowing Franky to get in after he distracts Senor Pink by saying, "Hey, look, little old lady needs help." This is like, oh damn, I gotta go help. Which I kind of like. I like seeing that, even though technically the Doflamingo family is evil. I mean, they're pirates, sure, but I mean, compared to other pirates that we've seen, they're really evil. That actually some of them do have some sort of value or morals that they follow. And I like to see that. I like to see that they're more three-dimensional, to see some depth into them. That they're not just completely evil. They follow Doflamingo, and he in itself is evil, but they still have their own ideals, much like the Straw Hat crew. While they will follow Luffy's orders without question, they also have their own priorities. And sometimes Luffy does say, well, if my crew wants it, and I'll work with them. Which I haven't seen from Doflamingo yet. We've seen that he cares about his crew, but we don't know yet if he's willing to let his crew follow through with some of their own goals, if they have any separate goals of their own. But either way, that's probably for another chapter. But yeah, Franky gets in. He encounters this big old lady. She's the Smile Factory guardian or something, and she starts smacking on the Tontatta. She starts attacking Franky, but then Franky comes in and hugs her. At least we think it's a hug, but then turns out he's just gonna suplex her. But Senor Pink is coming, swimming in, and he's about to charge at Franky, but right as Franky does a suplex on the lady, boom, both heads butt, and it looks like it really hurts. The whole panel just cracks. It's like, ooh, and that was awesome. But then the lady gets mad and starts attacking Franky, and then Franky just goes in and kisses her on the lip. Like, it's not very clear to where. Maybe it's just on the cheek, or he actually just kissed her lip to lip. But he just drags her like, come here. And it's just like, okay. That really mean anything? And the girl just immediately falls in love with Franky. But then both Senor Pink and Franky state, a puppy love is disgusting. Yeah, it's just like someone who falls in love too easily. We don't like them, or we find them disgusting, and that makes them cool. And everyone starts saying, "Wow, these two are so manly. They're about to do the manliest battle of all." And it just, I'm sorry, this was just the manliest battle of all involves Senor Pink throwing diaper bombs and Franky shooting nipple lights. It is. Oh man, this was clearly more of a comedy-based chapter. Well, I did show some insight into the Doflamingo family and Franky. I had no idea he'd actually go in and just kiss the lady like that. That was just out of left field. I was like, whoa, what the? I guess this goes with this pervert outlook or something, but who knows? But yeah, It really is more of a comedy-based chapter, if anything. And it's good comedy, because I have to admit, I was laughing my ass off when I got to those few pages. So, but either way, at the very end, they show one panel of Zoro still fighting Pika. And we find out that the Tontatta Princess, or Queen, I forgot which one they called her, is apparently being held in the Royal Palace instead of the Smile Factory. And it's due to the fact that it turns out that she has a power that Doflamingo needs. And isn't this like the third or fourth time we've seen Doflamingo apparently need someone else's power that's not part of his crew? It's like, Doflamingo, I guess you're in a way, he got lucky that all these people that had powers that he can use were all in just one island, because wow, because this is like multiple times where we've encountered someone like, oh, this person has a power that Doflamingo needs. Just like, okay, we'll just save them too. You know, we'll save all of them. Let's go. But imagine what kind of power can she have? Is it just the power of the Tontattas? No, because she's clearly in prison. She can't do anything. So what power? Maybe a devil fruit or just a natural power she's born with. But what power would benefit Doflamingo at this very point? What power would benefit him in winning this little war that he's got going on over Dressrosa? Because he's already seeming to win, or like he doesn't care about anything. So exactly what power is it? What's he using it for? I can't really. I actually cannot predict anything because it's so vague. And we haven't seen a single instance where Doflamingo had some mysterious power that went unexplained. Everything has just been him and his twisted mind games. So I haven't really seen anything that could like hint towards a mysterious power we need an understanding to. So, but either way, while that shows some questions to what's going to happen in the next few chapters, I'm still waiting for that flashback. Franky and Senor Pink, great comedy fight they got going on, because I couldn't stop laughing. I guess on some point I should take it seriously, because it's still a very intimidating fight. Senor Pink is a good fighter. It's like two perverts fighting each other, and yet for some reason they have this manly spirit about them. So I can't really consider them ridiculous and unimportant. I'm interested in their fight. I'm still glad that I got to see more progression in that. But still, you have to admit, it's hard to not look at these few pages and laugh your ass off. But either way, great chapter. I can't wait to see more. I actually cannot predict what's going to happen at this point, especially with the Tontatta Princess, about what kind of power she has. And I'm guessing we're not going to see much more progression in the Franky vs. Senor Pink until much later. This was just, you know, to let people know, like, oh yeah, it is progressing. It is happening. It's just, you know, there's so many different fights that we have to move on every now and then. So, either way, great chapter. Can't wait to see more. I'm Tony Dragon. Bye.